Tonight, a candlelight vigil will be held in the district as a show of support for those lives lost in the plane crash. Richard Reeve is live from the Embassy of the Netherlands in Northwest, where a group will start their march to the Malaysia Embassy. Rich?
Yeah, Maureen, this should be a very emotional evening. The Dutch Embassy is in a very quiet neighborhood in Northwest Washington, certainly in marked contrast to the chaos of the crash site of Flight 17. Now, outside the embassy, as Chris Van Cleve mentioned, there is a small memorial, flowers, teddy bears, candles, sitting there in tribute to these people who died. Also, a letter of thanks from the ambassador of the Netherlands, thanking people for their notes of condolence and support. Now, at 6 o'clock, as you guys mentioned, a group of Ukrainian Americans will be taking a memorial walk for the 296 victims. They'll be walking in silence from the embassy here to the Malaysian embassy. That is about a mile or so. We talked with some students attending some meetings here at the Dutch embassy today. They said this crash has been devastating.
I think it's horrible. Obviously there's been a lot of conflict in the Ukraine as of late, and it's just such a tragedy that now this conflict is starting to affect beyond the borders of Ukraine.
And then I saw that a family had lost 2 people in the first Malaysian airline that crashed in March, and then they lost 2 more family members in the one that went down yesterday. And that's terrible. And from what I saw, it looks like a lot of the other airlines are going south Ukraine and is totally avoiding that area, so I don't understand why the Malaysian airline decided to go right through a conflict zone.
And we expect this to be, again, a very emotional evening. These are Ukrainian Americans who've been dealing with the conflict, the war in their region, and now this horrific plane crash. Live in Northwest, Richard Reeve, ABC 7 News.
Thank you, Richard.